Welcome to Heat Check, powered by Defunct.com. These are the highest selling vintage t-shirts over the last 2 weeks on eBay. Now, before we get into the list, I do want to highlight my friend's eBay store, Tratog-0. He recently got in a bunch of vintage black metal t-shirts. We have Witchery, we have Darkthrone, Kitty, DRI. Look at this. This one right here is signed. This t-shirt is signed by the members of DRI, and he's only asking $50 for it. Would probably be asking more if those sleeves were on there, but you know how I feel about that. We have Vader 666. We got all kinds of vintage. We got Ministry 1996. So many, and he's got so many more. He'll be listing a bunch more. Deicide right here. So if you're interested in picking up one of these t-shirts, check out the link in the description below. And check him out and make him an offer. He's certainly reasonable and has a lot more cool stuff coming, so make sure you follow his store. Now, coming in at number 10, we have this 1995 Aeon Flux Stanley DeSantis long sleeve tee. This one is pretty sick. Long sleeves typically don't make the list, or at least not very often, but this one is pretty dope. Looks like it's in great condition. You don't see this one very often. We do see a couple Aeon Flux t-shirts. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Love the long sleeve hit there. That's one of the things about long sleeves is you get a little bit more real estate. I think it's kind of cool. Obviously, MTV hit here is pretty sweet as well. Size XL. Great size for this t-shirt. Let's see what the measurements. See if they say the measurements. I don't think they show the measurements. I mean, XL Stanley DeSantis would probably be pretty boxy. All my Stanley DeSantises are pretty boxy. So I'd kind of want to know what the measurements are on this, but either way, it's still pretty cool. This one sold for $1,299.99. Then next up, we have a Metallica. This is the Blood and Semen t-shirt, I believe is what it's sort of titled. This one says it's in dead stock condition, which does appear like it's in pretty clean condition. With a black t-shirt this old, I would be really cautious about dry rot. Let's see, did they mention anything? Dead stock condition. Yeah, I don't know. I would have definitely wanted some reassurances about dry rot on this thing. Either if it's supposedly in dead stock condition, meaning it's not been worn, which, you know, maybe it has been worn, and they're just saying it's in really good condition. Either way, we've seen this t-shirt a few times before in the past. We've seen some fakes too come and go. But this one sold for $1,300. Next up, we have the Wu-Tang Clan Kill Army Wake Up wrap tee. It seems like we're always getting a wrap tee right around this price every single week. It seems like, but this one is incredible in terms of like condition. It looks great. Like that graphic is so sick. I have seen this. I think I've seen this back graphic, but maybe not paired with this front graphic. I don't know. It seems the back graphic I think I've seen a few times, but maybe I'm wrong. Size XL also looks like really clean t-shirt. I don't know what they say. Yeah, it says no dry rot. Well, good news. That is good news. They did give us. Did they give us measurements? No measurements, but either way. This is an exceptional tee. Definitely one of the cleanest wrap tees we have seen in a minute. This one is sold for $1,400. Then we have the 9 Inch Nails, the Downward Spiral Tour tee. This design, or sort of versions of this design, sell all over the place. I've sold this design for like $150. But this one, I guess, is the one originally from this tour, and I just love this design. A lot of them just have like just these streaks and nothing more, but this one looks like it's in great condition as well on the All Sport Pro Weight, which you definitely want to see. Size XL, those XLTs looking good. This one size XL, and it's like 23 inches, so it's like perfect. Looks like maybe some slight discoloration down here on the bottom. I don't really highlight that anywhere else, but either way, dope t-shirt. This one is sold for $14.99.95. People getting what they want these days. Then we have the vintage 3D Emblem Easy Rider Skull t-shirt. This one's pretty cool. We have not seen this design. I trying to like limit the amount of 3D emblems that we see, but we have not seen this one. And this one looks like it's in super good condition. Like this would be like you definitely want to check for dry rot on this one as well. Just the black tees tend to do that. You can tell that they haven't been worn or washed a ton by the condition of the tag. You can see here, 3D emblem, very clean on the tag. A lot of times these are washed out to almost just black. But size large, dope tee. We haven't seen this one listed. It doesn't say whether or not they're tested for dry rot, but it's definitely something you want to check for. One of the cooler ones, I really like this one a lot. We don't see them every day. This one barely beats out the last one, and it sold for $14.99.99. Then we have back-to-back Harley Davidson 3D emblem tees here. This is the animal or party animal t-shirt. This is sort of a little bit of a different version than we've seen more recently. This one I haven't seen it this high in a while, or on this list in a while. Another really, really clean one. Looks like this one came out of Missouri, not too far from me. But beautiful t-shirt right here. Only 18 inches across from pit to pit. But it says it's size medium. Okay, that makes more sense. Sorry, I was thinking this was the large from the previous one. No, it says large. Okay, medium. So they're saying it's size medium in the sense that it only measures 18 inches, because larges in the 80s were just different than larges are today. That is for sure. But this one's pretty cool. Nothing super crazy that we haven't seen in a while. But this one sold for $1,500. Next up, we have the vintage Soundgarden t-shirts. We have seen this one somewhat recently, actually. This is probably a few months ago. But that version actually had this Soundgarden spell out on the front, and this one doesn't. So curious about the differences on that. Might just have been some subtle differences. Maybe this is the original and that was the reprint, because this one sold for significantly more than the other one did. Summer Tour 1993. What a sick one, dude. Definitely would have loved to have been at that this tour for sure. This one's definitely got some wear, but nothing that you're not gonna just overlook because of how awesome this t-shirt is. This one sold for $16.99.99. Then we have this RuPaul Star Booty Vintage 1988 Everybody Say Love Iconic NYC t-shirt. Here we go. We have RuPaul Everybody Say Love. Yeah, this is definitely like a rare one. There's the love gun. Is that Health Techs? Is that not a Health Techs t-shirt, is it? I wish I could read that. It kind of looks like it is Health Techs, but that this tag seems a bit older than 1988, but I could be wrong. Still, super cool t-shirt. Definitely a rare piece right here. This one is rare. And it makes sense that it would sell for $2,500 for the third spot this week. Then at number 2, we have the 1990s Mosquito Head in Living Color Wanda t-shirt. We have seen this one a number of times, and it's probably getting close to time that we retire it. We don't see it very often, but we see it fairly regularly to know that it definitely will sell in these high $2,000 ranges. This one I think is probably one of the more high-priced ones that we've seen. I think I've seen these go for $2,000 before. The other recent sales, but this one looks great. Size large. Looks like it has some damage. Maybe they've been repaired. Looks like they've maybe on the backside repaired it. Yep. But either way, it is a dope tee. There are the repairs. Yeah. So, I don't know how you feel. Like, would you prefer to have them repaired, or would you prefer just to leave the holes as they are, or at least repaired in that way? I think probably on a t-shirt like this, I'd probably go ahead and repair it, because you certainly don't want it to fall apart. But otherwise, the graphic looks like it's in great condition. This one's a great t-shirt, and it did sell for $2,699.95. Then at number 1 this week, we have the 1995 Butthole Surfers Don Rock designed t-shirt. We have seen this t-shirt on the list before, but I think significantly lower in terms of price on this list. So the fact that this one's taking number 1 probably has to do with it. Like, this is an XL. It looks like it's in really, really clean condition in terms of white t-shirt. White t-shirts are just tough. There are a couple spots there. Actually multiple spots here. Don Rock recently apparently was at, I guess, ThriftCon in Houston, and so maybe there's just some more Don Rock buzz about some of the t-shirts that he has designed. But this one sold for $2,699.95 as well for the #1 spot.